Hello again, and welcome to Tabletop Journals Productions presents Two Idiots Playing Board Games. And Kevin.
I'm John.
Sorry about that pause. I couldn't figure out what the hell I just said
He's old.
just now.
He forgets his own name.
Yeah. Well, today
Right,
we're going
Jeff?
to review the game Star Trek Attack Wing. Said it right this time.
Not to be confused with another game.
Yeah.
Similar title. Slightly different
Yeah.
words.
So, okay. Yeah. It was, so like I said, rules, well, like they even know right now. This is take 2, by the way. So, rules class.
Tell him that. Air of mystery.
Air of mystery.
You saw nothing.
Take 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take 32. I'm
Oh.
sorry. So rules clarity. So again. So I know I read out the rules to you, but I felt like they were it was like simple, straightforward. I feel that there was there was probably quite a few like advanced rules, but we didn't need them, so we didn't go over them. But I mean, I would say with as far as like the what you have to do for every turn, because we actually use the tokens with this game.
Right, yeah.
Whereas with another game, where I won't mention because I'll just stumble on the damn thing.
Find it in our videos.
Yeah,
those are the videos.
yeah,
You'll
that
see it.
one we just basically kind of ruled out those tokens. But in my defense, it is because it was a second version of it, and the second version was not as good as the first. That's my opinion. But anyway, rules clarity, I would give it a 4 out of 5 at the very least, because I do believe they were very clear.
And I suppose I'd have to go along with you on that because I didn't actually read the rules. I only got the basic.
I offered the book.
Understanding how to play it.
I did offer the book.
So yeah, 4 out of 5 or whatever you said
Alright.
there.
Well, playability is our next category.
I was able to play it.
Yes, and I think it was pretty smooth as far as just going through the whole thing.
Especially with the one ship.
Yeah, but even with the 3, we went through it very quickly because someone here just obliterated me. One by one, my ships went bye-bye.
Well, if you watch the video, it was mostly in retaliation because before I even had a chance to use them, we took out my photon torpedoes.
Oh,
Didn't even get to crack them once.
oh, my
Poof,
heart bleeds.
just like that, they're gone.
My heart bleeds, you Klingon scum. But no, playability, I would give it like a 5 out of 5 because I felt the playability was very good. I always liked listen, when my son was like around 7 or 8, I played the game with him and he was able to pick it up almost immediately. So yeah, playability I feel is very good on this one. So I always give it a 5. Next is affordability. I would be very brutally honest. This is another one of those games where you basically are given in the core box the bare minimum. Matter of fact, the core box basically had 1 Federation ship, 1 Klingon ship, and 1 Romulan ship. 3 ships in its entirety, and that's it. So if you wanted more, if you wanted to build a fleet of a specific faction, whether it be the Federation, Klingons, Romulans, or any of the other ones that they brought in after that, you had to pay. You had to buy them. You had to go in. They have to. Now they have box sets with multiple ships where you could just. They had when I was buying it, they mainly had packs of just 1 ship. So affordability, I would give it like a 2 because if you wanted more, you had to go out and get more. And generally, I think the price of them was about maybe $15, like for like the single ships.
You're looking at me.
I'm looking at
me like I buy them.
It's like it was like $15 for like the single ships, and if you wanted to get like a pack of a bunch of them, it was like maybe $30 to $50. So I would give affordability a 2 because if you're strapped for cash, you're just not going to do that.
Yeah.
Setup.
Well, you're the one to handle it. So my perspective was set up. Like he had to basically assemble like my squad for me. I sifted through all the cards and then say, okay, you put everything together for me.
Yeah,
for the most part.
I would give it a 3 because you do got to put everything together. You got to find the icons for your captains. You got to find the cards that you want to use. If you're not very organized, these things are going to be all over the place. If you are very organized, you still got to sift through everything that you have in order to set it up. So, setup, I would give it a 3 only because once you have it set up, it's easy and it's fun. So it's kind of worth the setup. Playtime. Well,
I don't know but what's the suggested time, dear? Do you know?
If I remember from the box, I think it did say like half hour to 90 minutes. Not half hour, like an hour to 90 minutes, like give or take, I guess, depending on what you were doing. Because they do have scenarios that you could run that probably would end the game sooner. But let's
like some other games we've played.
Yeah, but you got some good shots in where I had to flip over those cards, because of critical hits, and had some pretty damn bad news for me. Like warp core breach, which pretty much ended the game if I remember correctly.
So I saw it like the first playthrough we did where they basically blew each other up.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though. In the rules, it does say basically treat it as if it's like you have to treat it as if both sides are firing simultaneously. So even though you blow up one side, they still have the opportunity to shoot because they would have been shooting at you anyway.
Yeah. The thing is, what was it? I shot you. No, I
shot you. I blew you up.
You shot at me. It's like I blew up, but I also shot you.
And then you blew me.
I was like, did I blow you up with my shot, or was it that you had some card that said if you move, you blow up?
No, that was the second one. Oh. That was the second one when you had when it turned into 3 against 1. No, that was the first one was when it's like I blew your ship up, and then I said you got to roll anyway, and you blew up me. It's like, all right, we'll call it a draw. For all you Monty Python fans who could remember that one. All right. Next, we have a customization. Good God, something I'm going All right. That's the whole idea of the game.
Yeah.
Is customizing your ship. Putting you're crewing your ship, putting different weapons and other types of systems into your ship that you could use. I mean, we didn't really use them all that much. I think the main thing we used was photon torpedoes. We did have other things we could use, but situation really didn't arise where we would actually need it, so we didn't use it.
Plus, spinning rims don't really look that good on a Klingon warbird.
Spinning rims. It's sparkly, right?
Yeah. It's like this. Oh, they keep moving, Captain. They keep moving, but the ship is still. How are the rims still moving?
Oh God.
Pimp my Star Cruiser.
Yikes. And then the last category we have is replayability. Well, obviously, we can replay it over and over and over again.
Variety of ships.
You could take those same ships, put different captains in them, put different crews in them, different upgrades and weapon systems in them, and it's a whole new game. So yeah, I mean, I would give I don't think we give a number on the rest of my screw. I mean, it's very replayable. Very replayable.
You're really watching this to really just talk about the game or play it?
Well,
let us know in the comments.
Well,
or comment in general.
Look up our last 2 videos. You'll see us playing the game, and heck, in that last one, you'll see me reacting to every lucky shot he got. Because I watched the video once you got it up. I was watching. I was laughing at myself. Yeah. Well,
fire Katon torpedoes.
If you heard it, that's Logan, my little monster. Probably complaining to me because you could see the bottom of his bowl through his dry food.
It's like, Father, it's like, you, human, I'm nearly out of nourishment. Refill my bowl at once.
Yeah, he's got to wait till after 5 o'clock. So anyway, I would say that Star Trek Attack Wing was very worth the play, and I would say I would definitely bring it out again. I mean, heck, one day one of us might even use the Borg. I do have a Borg cube. Yep. Although if you they actually have one where they had I don't think it's available anymore. I think it was like long ago discontinued. They had one that was to scale to all the other ships. It was like this humongous cube that you just put I don't even know if you actually could move it. I think it was just basically you just put it up there. One person played the cube and then everybody else was like going around it trying to destroy the damn thing. But yeah, well, actually, funny story. That I mentioned I played this game with my son. Well, when we played, I took out everything I had and I showed it to him. And I was like, pick whatever ship you want, and I'll take a ship that could be comparable to play against. So he goes right for the Borg cube. I'm like, okay, all right. So I showed him the cards. I showed him what he could take. Like what types of cards he could take. And I said, it's your choice. And so he had that. I took the Voyager ship, because if anybody has seen Voyager, you know that a lot of their episodes, that's who they were fighting. They were in the Delta Quadrant, which was supposed to be where the Borg came from. So I'm picking, of course I take James as my captain. I'm picking my crew. I'm taking the crew that was basically part of the Voyager crew, and I'm, very strategically trying to figure out what I want to do, and I'm getting all my weapon systems and upgrades and all that. We start playing, and immediately my son is beating the hell out of me. He's pelting me, boom, 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 constantly knocking. It's like knocking my shields down, getting me down to just my hull points.
And then they started the game.
So then I pull out this, this special. It was a special torpedo, and it basically allowed me to use 10 attack dice. So I rolled my 10 attack dice, and I wound up getting like about 10 hits, some of them critical. So then my son sees, he looks at me and he pulls out a card. He's like, "Can I use this?" So I look at the card, and it's a special shield card that basically said half the damage and direct it back to the attacker. So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at what's left on my ship, and well, that was it for me. He blew me up. So I just went, "Well played." And I shook his hand, and that was it. The game was over.
Kind of like that scene, in Spaceballs where it's like Barf that takes the thing off the wall and just like the.
Wait, what? Which one?
In Spaceballs.
When he took what off the wall?
It was like something, I don't know, like some like tube, like moon. Like
Oh yeah.
Like the laser went one end, like
Right.
Like that.
Yeah, something like that. Except but I wasn't sure if I should be upset or proud. But not going to get upset with him. He played the game. He played the game well. He won fair and square. So I was like, "Oh, well played." And then we played again, and I was like, "Okay, I get to use 2 ships this time," because he beat me in like 5 minutes. Yeah, my son has always had incredible good luck with the first time playing the game. Incredible good luck. Always wins. First few times he plays the game, always beats us. Me, his sister, all of us. So yeah, but anyway, that was Star Trek Attack Wing. A game, like I said, we'll bring out on a later date. So thank you for watching. This is Tabletop Drums Productions presents Two Idiots Playing Board Games. I'm Kevin.
I'm John, in case you forgot.
Yes. Like and subscribe, share this with everybody that you can. Give us as much exposure as you can, and we'll see you again. Oh, shall we tell them what's next?
What is that? Oh, yeah.
We're going to be playing Marvel Crisis Protocol in the next couple of videos, so stay tuned.
And stay tuned? I don't know. I can't think of anything. Anyway, bye-bye.